All right, hi everybody. It is me again, Bonkai 922. Hopefully by the end of the week, this sore throat will get away from me. Anyway, excuse me. Last episode of Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, Episode 12, Confession: The Future. Now, as we went through last week of what happened with Ritsu and his whatever. We know that at the end of the episode, Reagan was going to try to stop him, try to get him, you know. So what ends on happening is with Shirazawa, yeah, and his umbrella. He's able to get Reagan to a good amount of stance close to Mob. But as this is going on, Mob himself is getting pulled into the actual power he has. His power that he tried to hide. It's full power he tried to hide. And he gets completely absorbed, and that's what we see from the aspects of the inner world of inside Mob. And this power is stating to him that Tsubomi will only accept us if we show our real self. And there's like a back and forth of it, he's explaining to Mob how Tsubomi was different, she accepted us the way we are, she didn't treat us differently. Now, while this is going on, Reagan is trying to get close to him, and he's failing. And they have the OG, the original Mob Psycho 100 Season 1 opening song playing in the background. 85, 86, that was pretty epic. And you see Reagan just running and shit and trying to catch him. He gets stopped, but we get a surprise. Out of nowhere, the man, the myth, the legend, Dimple returns. Yeah, Dimple comes back, and he helps out Reagan. My brother's talking about the best stuff. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, uh, so basically, Dimple comes back. I'm busy now. Go away, please. I'm busy. I'm busy. Go away. I ain't. Stupid Megan talk anyway. In the basement. Anyway, Dimple shows up. Joins forces with Reagan to stop Mob. And let me get a swig of water. At that point, Reagan tells Dimple to leave his body, and he tells Mob, I am not a psychic. I have no powers. Instantaneously. Like, it happens instantly. The overwhelming power the Mob has dissipates. Completely dissipates. The tornado, it's gone. Everything's gone. It's calm. And he explains to Mob his whole thing about how he has no powers. This is just me. I'm a phony. I'm a fake. And, he concurs Mob to accept who he is, to accept his power. And that's exactly what he does. And Mob talks to his power, and they basically make an understanding to basically, join forces and to be one again and to go and confess to Tsubomi. And he does. And she rejects him. But that's not the point. He does, but she just says to him in a way saying, "Oh, I don't see you in that way yet." So it's like, and he's crying to Reagan, and Reagan's Sawa consoling him, and Dimple's back, and then later on we get like a couple of little whiles, like a fast forward, and we find out from everyone else what they're doing. Mob's now the vice captain of the improvement club, and Ritsu is the vice president of the student council. We see the one who's in charge of the paranormal club, the psychic club. She's with Reagan's group. She's working with Reagan as a secretary. So you see all these different people, and they basically come together, and even some old enemies come together to celebrate at the end, towards the end, Reagan's birthday. And at the end of the episode, we see Mob is laughing. So my take on this series, my take on this season, is that this is a complete, not a 180, if you will. This is like this is the journey that Hayama Mob went through. He had to go through season 1, season 2, and this season to realize that even though he has these powers, even though, it's crazy and sometimes he uses them and bad things happen, if he can just accept them for what they are and what they are to him, and be who he is, he'll be better off. And he is. And it's a cool episode because even though she rejected him, in the episode towards the end, you see that he's talking to her constantly here and there. Like the president of the paranormal psychic club is like saying, "Oh, his girlfriend, oh, she rejected me," but it's like an ongoing gag kind of thing. But still, he's because the powers he hid and made him, but because now at this end of episode, he's accepted it and he's confirmed it and he knows it's him and he's not hiding it anymore, he can move on from there. But but overall, I thought this was a great episode. Great series. I really doubt there's a season 4. I seriously doubt. I think this is the end of Mob Psycho. I've enjoyed this series. I didn't review season 1 and season 2, but I really enjoyed it. And I definitely give this episode a 10 out of 10. I give this series as a whole, the series as a whole, close to a 10 out of 10. I would say a 9 out of 10. The only reason I say that is because this season, there were instances where it was a little more nothing going on, And we got a little sidetracked with the divine tree thing and Dimple, and it was like, okay, what's really going on here? But that just said, I guess that you could say that just set up this. But 9 out of 10 for the series, 10 out of 10 for this episode. This season, I would probably say 9.5 out of 10. This was a really good series. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Where do you place Mob Psycho 100? Personally, I place it pretty high. I think, and this is just me because saying what I want to say. I prefer this over One Punch Man. To an extent, I do. Because this has more character, this has more development, this has more intrigue. A lot more going on, I think. I mean, yeah, One Punch Man is epic, but this has a lot of story and character to it. And I love that shit. This is Bonkai922. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Hopefully my voice gets better next week. Hopefully. I should get a bit more rest and I'll be better. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace.